That was my outsider. To be fair, I've got, again, like last time, I've got 2 out of the final 3 there, but the reason that was an outsider is that FaZe have banned it out twice. But
on that one, actually, because we were talking about it a lot.
We've been commenting on it, yeah. We've said a few times that they've been happy to just continue playing with her.
Oh, mate, yeah. Well, I mean, even when we spoke to people, for the better in the long run, massively for this team with the adjustments that were made. Issue is going down now. This is the danger zone.
Novice has been a big factor so far. That's his 2nd kill on the round. Fred gets in on the part, holding that long angle through towards site and just locking smoke in place. KDS, he will lock smoke into the grave as he fires down and shoots him out of the round. But Lender, he comes in with Bursa, and the big kills are there for Furia. They managed to finish things off on the defense there. That was tough round, but a good one from Novice, particularly downstairs, shutting down
FaZe. That's what really does come up as a bit of a question mark. Wise taking shots to make as he's shut down by the AK. Response from Fred, finds the hurt and then stay alive. He can win the round. Close left as he heard the audio cue, pushes in. KDS spots it, and it's all gone wrong.
So close for Fred. I honestly thought he'd made the perfect move, Jackie. He starts to get that diffuser down. I can't see that he's realistically going to be challenged. Astro shutting out a big double before Lender trades him out, but this is too little too late. 1 versus 4. We find ourselves and quickly shut down. Double kill for Ion, 2 on the round for Una as well. I think it was a big play from them. FaZe looking sharp. Comes the nade. That is not going to move Lender. He's going to keep himself locked in. KDS, and that is now all of a sudden 5 versus 3, 5 versus 2, as Fred gets himself another on the round, and things are starting to fall apart for FaZe. Furia to achieve it, Jackie. That much is fair to say. Shots coming in from Luggage, but Lender on the tight angle shuts down Live. Astro, he moves in aggressively. He's got no other choice. He steps up above the shield, the head above the parapet, taken down. Especially in modern day Siege, you need people to be picking up frags as well. You know, you can't just be sort of any more than one pure support in a team, really.
We'll see, man. Maybe there's more to be done for him live. Obviously, I think he was performing a little bit better last time we saw him on defense. It's a shame as well, because beforehand, back in stage 1, we saw so much. He was giving us reasons to rant and rave, Tim. It feels like recently it's just been a lot more ranting, which is a bit of a shame. Ooh, Astro. Nearly being shamed there as he peeks out, but I tell you what, KDS is the one that's going to do the damage, coming in like an array.
Down on the side of Furia, however, Highs will shut down KDS, and a second onto Live. Fred gets in on the action with the kill onto Ion. That's going to be Furia, leveling things up, squaring us away, 3-3 on the half. I think that opportunity might be missed as turns to potentially try to challenge on now. Twitch moving into sight, a double from Live. That's what we want to see. Live come through, get a big double K. Ion joins in and gets one for himself. KDS.
Very slim, but to at least get some frags to walk away with towards the end, you're going to be smiling. And that nade is going to put us over anyway. It's done.
It would have been nothing more than stat padding at that point to pick back away, but with 7 seconds to go, there is not going to be the good grace of time to square things away to all. Pressure comes in from the window, and a 2K at the same time.
Bounce that in, it should force him back, but oh look, there's an ADS, and oh look, there's a slug in your face. Shotgun 2K coming out, drops down the second man. Unfortunately, it's to recover his teammate and revive him, but can he revive the round? No! The shot he'll pay dividends. Big Papa Pump saying hello. A family reunion as it gets up close to Novice and blows him back into the second man. User being cracked open. Nearly cracking open a couple of heads, but that goes in favor. Maestro conducting this round closer towards a win. They do bite back though. They got a fighting chance now. In a horrendous position. They've got utility though. Nade dashed out and the nade will detonate perfectly. The Stone Cold Killer surely can see his head in the window. He's probably around the corner. Pre-fire on the peak, Tim. Hiding behind the bomb chassis. Game right here, right now. Instead, he's left in a 1v1, but Bursa peeks. And Bursa gets gunned down, slain by KDS. The whammy double kill. The clutch goes their way, and FaZe take the map.
That was hard fought from FaZe in round number 10 there. It certainly wasn't a given. It looked at one point like things might go differently. I was very excited to see Ion moving underneath the map. They are going to have to find successful defenses elsewhere. They've played 4-1-3 on Laundry and Basement. Other than that, Storms down, the smoke comes out, but oh, too late. And that is going to be Diffuser down, and it is now for FaZe to defend this one. 3 versus 2 as KDS just game sense kicking up to 11 for KDS, but ultimately shut down by Fred. 2 Astro holding a tight angle onto it means they are absolutely, almost certainly not going to live with 3 on the round. He started things and finished them for FaZe, and that is going to be the first attacking round. And I've got to come back to that question of the site choice, Jackie, heading into meeting.
Looking to try and do the same. There's some bodies and turn warm bodies cold as Fred peeks in, gets the headshot. Astro, he's got to crack it open, but the close range angle, it favors Fred. Fred the bread, making the breadwinner play as he attacks the initial man. Nearly a 2K that would have clutched it, Tim, but it can't be done. Ion on the Habana, gonna flick around and pick him up.
The bread was in the oven, but unfortunately...
He's now dead. Live will be getting himself another frag. The jump out from Fred, though. Look at him go. Oh, the acrobat. But Yuna, saying anything you can do.
Having to protect this diffuser. The disable attempt is not occurring just yet. He is making the best he can of it. That's 2. Can he make it 3? 1v3 from Live. Who said that he was having problems? Any joy from this? He doesn't need to as KDS shuts down highs. 2 bodies go down in Freezer. This is all going in the way of Furia now. Novice gets in on the Nitro action. 1 for himself with the headshot to follow. And that is a nice 4K between Fred and Novice to close out the round. And that really didn't look like it was going in the direction of Furia. Being opened up. 30 seconds left to go, and Live, they need to, FaZe rather need to get moving. Just as I say it, Live.
A deadly one with the way he's playing. We've got another frag coming out from Live as he continues on. Thatcher, the smasher, smashing open every single noggin he can find. The issue is they bite back, and they bite down, Tim. They lose their jaw, though. Bursa, he could have clutched that one. But Ion overflows him, the Habana, leaving him as a Hagona, as we'll finish that one off. A lovely little play there.
The Malusi was banned out. Now, Astro will get the kill onto Fred. I'll explain what I mean in a second. We can see the man dropping away. Bandit's going to be shut down there. Ion and KDS. Eyes gets a of Ion moving across the hatch there. We'll try to shut him down, but we'll be unable to. That he is going to be punished anytime soon. Once again, a team kill comes in. Ion onto Live. They are just racing for kills at the minute, Jackie. Completely shutting each other down.
Oh, mate. Genuinely, they're competing.
Where this diffuser's going, how is Bursa going to get himself into a plantable position? Yuna shuts down highs from that direction. Yuna, you don't need to worry about that. Astro on a big flank. The call out must not have come from Fred. He will be shut down at the armory door, though. Bursa gets in cover. Now then, just trying to close down 1v1, and ultimately Ion is going to be shut down by Novice. That was very, very close.
Oh, man.
It's going to allow the access needed potentially to the plant spot, but KDS, he doesn't care. He's pushing into bunker and getting aggressive. He will be shut down, and yet another team kill, 3rd in the game so far. Astro onto KDS. Fred finishes things off for Furia. FaZe, they need to start helping themselves, Jackie. Astro trades him out immediately, and we see this one going backwards and forwards, but it looks like finally FaZe have found themselves some momentum on defense. Fred starts to move up the white stairs, doing everything he can. He's fighting hard, gets caught in an animation, and Live, he makes up for that previous mistake, stepping out, giving him big pop pump on the white stairs and shutting down the push.
There we go. To push his way in and potentially get a bit of a backstab going. Full frontal assault, though, is the call for Live. Peeking onto Fred. There's the trade from Novice from the stairway. In the head of Astro. Yuna, in close range proximity, blows the top half off Alenda. Bursa gets busted as well as KDS hits the connection with the Org.
And there comes the damage onto Novice. Will it be critical? Right now, he is 1 bullet away. Out comes the Nitro. That'll do the job. And there we go. Live shuts down highs with the headshot at the same time. Novice tried to shoot that Nitro out, but just wasn't quick enough. Couldn't keep himself alive any longer.
I've got to build off the back of this, use this as a stepping stone, and keep this sort of style of play up the whole way to the major. That's the only opportunity of them going there.
Yeah, we're going to be getting Twister in right now. Here he comes. Nice to speak to you again, Twister. Unfortunate result today, but still, we are seeing progress.
This was a tough loss.
It did look like a bit of a rough one, mate. If we start at the beginning, you know, we'll work our way through it. It looked like it was a close game to start off with. It felt like there was a lot that was working in your favour on Coastline, and then FaZe just seemed to completely start to run away with things. What went wrong from your perspective there on the opening half?
From my perspective, we are on a very bad shape in communication, where we try to do some different stuff in the middle of the match or before the match, and that kind of limit that push us down every time that we want to do something different, you know. So we are having bad times with everything that we try to do as new.
It seemed to us, Twister, so far that in the stage, FaZe have really struggled, but I think you just seem to have met them at the wrong time where they seem to be turning things round and things are clicking. Did it feel like that in the game?
Yeah, I felt like our game isn't leaking, not at all, you know. We trying some different stuff. We tried some picks, we tried some plays. Fred tried to do some advanced plays and try to queue, but our game didn't fit. We didn't fit as a team. So I guess the focus right now is to fit everyone together, to put everyone together as a team, to try to start acting like one.
Is that what the plan will be then, obviously, in a little bit of downtime now, just to try and see what you can do with the synergy of the team? Because you mentioned comms. Is that one of the issues that you want to try and potentially work on then with the roster?
Exactly. I believe that we just need time. You know, we have very good individual players. We have some players with very good experience and some players that are new talents, but we are not fitting right now as a team. So we need some a little bit more of time, and then we can bring back some of the matches that we made on the last season, like on the NIP game or on the FaZe game.
I said it throughout stage one, and I've said the same again, Twister. I know that there are results there for your team. We know that you've already got 3 points this stage, and I think there are more that you can take. Are we likely to see any changes to roles at this point, or are you happy on that side? Everybody's playing in the right position, and we just need to get them all playing together, or is there a little bit more building work to do?
I believe from the game that we saw today, in my perspective, the roles are not that big as a problem, but the communication and the comfort on the players on making some different stuff in the game that will make us win the other games, you know. So I believe some changes may be necessary on some strats, but not a whole big change, you know.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. Well, Twister, genuinely, mate, it's a shame, right? It feels like there's been a lot of growth with Furia. It's an unlucky result today. It did feel like it was just an unlucky time to come against FaZe Clan, where they've started to find their footing again. Thanks for putting on, though, for the interview, of course, as per usual. Before we let you go, is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there, or any final thoughts?
I just want to say thanks for all the fans that keep supporting us, that keep sending messages and trying to get us on the top again. I know that you guys want us to on the top 3 or the top 4, and we will give you these results. We just need some time and some small changes. So thanks everyone.
All right, awesome, man. I hope to see it soon. Twister, unlucky, dude. It's a bit of a rough game, but I'm sure we'll see you bounce back. The team's looking better every time we get to see it, and I'm sure the communication will be sorted out over time. Thanks again for popping on, mate, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
See ya.